If you're applying for executive level roles, your resume is not just another piece of paper, it's your personal brand. Whether you're applying for director, VP, or C level executive roles, most executives make the same mistakes on their resume that instantly weaken their credibility. Let's fix that. The first huge mistake that I see: too much fluff and not enough impact. At this level, recruiters, hiring managers, even a board of directors gets it. You're a strategic, results-oriented leader with strong business acumen. But what do you mean? What results did you actually drive? That kind of language, whether it's in your summary or throughout your experience section, is just filler unless it is backed by actual data. Instead of saying you're a strategic leader with a results-driven approach, show the result. Easiest way to fix this mistake is to quantify your impact. Led $10 million revenue growth by expanding global markets. That gives hiring decision makers something to work with. Numbers beat adjectives every time. Another common mistake I see on executive level resumes is focusing on job descriptions rather than achievements. Yes, this sounds similar to our first mistake covered, but here's the critical difference. Listing responsibilities is not the same as showing value. Manage a team of 100 plus full-time employees sounds like a copy and paste straight from your HR file. But what did your team achieve under your leadership? So whether they were your direct results or the result of your team, shift from responsibilities to accomplishment. For example, improve team productivity by 35% after introducing agile workflows and performance incentives. Now you're painting a picture of impact, not just activity. Another common mistake I see on executive resumes is a generic summary. That block of buzzwords at the top of your resume, hiring decision makers will skip that. And they should. Your summary shouldn't be a dumping ground for cliches. This is your elevator pitch. In 4 to 6 lines, make it crystal clear what kind of executive leader you are, what industries you've impacted, and most importantly, the results you can deliver. Lead with clarity and value. Here's an example. Growth-focused COO with 10 plus years of success in scaling e-commerce businesses, spearheaded 2 successful exits, and built high-performing teams across North America and EMEA. If your resume is still rocking that Times New Roman font and an objective statement, it's guilty of outdated formatting and design. This common executive resume mistake is going to keep you in the maybe pile instead of the yes, we need to hire this professional pile. Modern resumes need to be clean, minimal, skimmable. No dense paragraphs, no fancy graphics, and definitely no career objectives. They're more about what you want and not so much about what the company needs. So use clear formatting, plenty of white space, and bold section headings. Stick with more professional modern fonts like Calibri or Helvetica, and make it easy to skim. This isn't a reading assignment. Finally, one of the most important mistakes that keep executives from landing the interviews that they want is failing to tailor that resume for the specific job. One size fits all definitely does not cut it at the executive level. And executives often make the mistake of sending the same resume everywhere. But different companies, different industries prioritize different outcomes: growth, turnaround, innovation, efficiency. If your resume doesn't reflect what this company cares about, it will be overlooked. So customize your achievements bullets throughout your resume, and especially your resume summary. If a role emphasizes operational excellence, lead with cost savings and process improvements, not your M&A history. If you're interested in a more robust breakdown into how to create a better resume summary, or what I like to call a job-winning branding statement, you're going to want to watch this video next. Otherwise, if one of these mistakes caught your attention and you're rushing over to that resume file to fix it, drop a yes in the comments.